Live. I need the chair though. I guess there. And you can go. You can go on that side, lover. No, we're live on the YouTube, so watch your mouth.
Okay.
And now I'm drinking water because we're out of beer. No one's here. Shocker. That's all right. Yeah. Yep. There we go. All right. Now you gotta get me going again.
All right. Talk about what you were talking about.
Which part was I talking about? Remember
The border.
Remember to guard your pride. Yeah, fuck you. So, oh wow. But are you on your phone? Pull up my YouTube. Howdy. Pull up my YouTube channel and lover, and you can read the comments. So you can do like what I do at Andy's house.
Okay.
Yep. Live on a Thursday, not my idea. It was the wife's idea because we were just out in the kitchen having a conversation about stuff and things. And she's like, you need to tell people this stuff. And I was like, well, it's hard for me.
In your brain.
Yeah, it's hard for me. It's, like when we conversate, she pulls stuff out of me that gets me just so fucking pissed off. And she's like, you need to tell people about this. And I was like, well, you know, I don't know how else to do it. You got to turn the volume on. Because it'll be back. There you go. Yeah, there you go. And we ran out of beer, which sucks. So now I'm drinking water. What were we talking about?
Oh, the border.
The border and how was it? The Border Patrol said that 3,000 people in a day would be a crisis, and we're averaging 5,000 to 8,000 people, and we hit a record of 12,000 people not too long ago in one fucking day. And we don't track these people, by the way, too. The government tracks them one time, and then they're to the winds. That's fine. Everything's fine, right? Or what were we talking about earlier about how there's like, 3 companies and maybe 4 families that run this entire fucking dirt ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, too. And we wonder why all hell's fucking breaking loose. And why our kids are being taught this garbage in fucking school. And why, they want the 15-minute cities and your battery-operated fucking car and your digital fucking currency. Here's one for you. Go on to YouTube and look up Tucker Carlson. I was talking to my lead guy about this today or yesterday. Alex Jones, I remember 4 or 5 years ago catching a couple of videos from him. He was a fucking lunatic, right? He was fucking loon. Now you fucking watch him and he was fucking right the whole time. He called it. He might be a little fucking, a little out there, but he fucking called the shit. Bohemian Grove, turn the frogs gay. Well, sure as shit, they're fucking turning the frogs gay. It's fucking, everything is shot. It's fucking fucked. What else are we talking about?
Oh, government.
Oh, the government's a fucking hot mess.
A bunch of shit.
You gotta get me going again, lover. That's the thing.
I gotta do that?
Yeah. Because every time we conversate, I get going, I get on a rant, and you're like, oh, you should do a video. And it's like, well, it's all gone now.
No, it's not all gone.
No, I'm not in the barn because it's cold outside. Each farmer is like, that doesn't look like the barn. No. What we got? Well, how many people we got in here? 30 people on a Thursday? Damn. That's crazy talk.
Because we're in a fucking crisis right now.
Yeah, we're in a fucking, we're talking, we're conversating. So in 1773, we fucking threw hands over a fucking tax on tea. On fucking tea. Are you telling me we're not living in fucking tyranny right now? Look at your fucking paycheck, y'all. How much fucking money do they take from us? Tax. And where does it fucking go? It goes to bullshit. We just had Zelensky or whatever the fuck his name is from the Ukraine coming over here begging. Oh, don't talk about building your fucking roads and all this. Think about giving us money. How about I think about fuck off? How about you deal with your own fucking problems, bud? How come we have to fucking flip the fucking bill? Oh, I forgot. The Biden fucking crime family is embedded with you fucks and are getting a fucking paycheck from it. That's why. My bad. I must have fucking forgot about that part. How about when Hunter went on fucking TV this week, and made a little fucking press conference and then just got back in his car and fucking left. Nothing. Nothing. If that was Don Jr., the fucking media, their heads would fucking explode. The hypocrisy in this country is disgusting. Everything is fucked. And people wonder why I'm fucking miserable and why me and Farmer don't do fucking videos more often, because if you sit in this fucking headspace and you'll just be fucking miserable all the fucking time. All the fucking time. You can't fucking do it. She fucking yelled at me 2 years ago because I was in that headspace all the fucking time. It's a fucking joke. What do we got going on? He's out. Oh, about
a washing machine.
Washing machine.
It doesn't go, like, if you don't speak, where the fuck you going?
What are you talking about, lover? Well, freedom of speech is. Are you talking about that?
Somebody said goes in the washing machine. So.
Laundry. Ukraine, our money.
Yeah. It's all fucking bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the couch. Yeah, we're live. Farmer's on the couch, probably watching some basketball or football game or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Any rate, let's see. I got about 2 hours of work to do tomorrow, and then I'm fucking done with everyone and people and everything until after the first of the year. Taking a fucking break. I can't wait for 2024 to fucking begin, because 2023 has kicked my fucking ass mentally, physically, all the above. I fucking had it! So, yeah, that's where we're at with that. What else were we talking about?
I just don't understand why people aren't, like waking the fuck up.
I don't understand either. I mean, during the revolution, y'all ever heard of the one percenters? So during the revolution, there was 1% of the population that actually stood up and said, fuck you to the king. You're not taking our guns. We're not paying a fucking tax. Are you telling me they were not worse off now? Like, look around, y'all. I don't get it. Like, it only takes a spark to start a flame. I get that part. So how big a goddamn bonfire do we need to say, hey, we're kind of getting fucked over here. We should probably tell the thems and theys to go fuck themselves. I don't understand when that happens. When does that happen? Is there do I get an email, a text message? Where do I go to sign up for this? Because I'm ready. I'm sick of it. The government is so fucking corrupt. Every fucking bit of it. Both fucking sides of the fucking of parties, Democrat, Republicans alike. They just had a vote today about, 147 Republicans voted to still spy on us or some shit? And you think that they have our best interests in mind? Give me a fucking break. Get the fuck out of here. Uniparty. It's a fucking uniparty. We went to Gambit here not too long ago on conversation. I should have just turned the phone on then, because I was on a fucking roll earlier.
You were on a roll.
It's back to Alex Jones. 4 or 5 years ago, I thought this guy was crazy. You listen to what he says now. He called everything. He was just on. If you're not following, you should check out the Tucker Carlson YouTube channel. He was just on that not too long ago. He was calm, cool, collected. And everything he said made sense. Even Tucker was agreeing with him, which 4 or 5 years ago, he'd be like, I think you're a crazy person. It's not that fucking crazy anymore. They're putting crickets and fucking, we're getting bugs in our food now. I just seen, Tyson and a bunch of these fucking companies are putting, bugs in your fucking food. Yay. We already got, UK's already implementing the 15-minute city bullshit. Why do you think they're pushing for electric cars in this country? So that way, you said the wrong thing on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, we'll just shut your fucking car off. Digital currency. Oh, you said the wrong thing on social media, we'll just shut your fucking money off. The vaccine. How many countries, I know you folks have been reading shit and watching shit. How many countries, including the United States, the birth rates are fucked up. People are dropping dead. Crazy. was it Japan? I think in South Korea now, they're one generation from being gone. Poof. Out of here. Their birth rates are so far in the fucking toilet, they can't, there's not going to be 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds to work and reproduce and consume. They're done. So the globalists, and I don't care what you think, it's a real thing. The globalists, the fucking World Economic Forum or whatever you want to call it, that fucking, the quintessential fucking bad guy from like a 007 fucking movie with a shitty fucking accent. That's fucking real. It's happening. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. I'll wait for a second, but I'm pretty sure y'all fucking are on the same fucking page. That shit's fucking real. Like, they want a smaller population. They want us scared. They want us sick. And they want us fucking unarmed. And guess what? They're fucking winning. They're fucking winning. I'm still waiting for a win.
Grubby Farmer said you'll be okay if you have another beer. We're out.
We're out of beer. We drank all the beers. Now I'm drinking water. And it was her idea, you need to talk to the people. So here I'm talking to people.
That was like,
and my only thought was like, well, if I do a recorded video out in the barn and I say the wrong thing, it could get, shit canned. And me and Farmer have said some crazy shit on his live stream and it never got shit canned. So I figured, well, let's just go live and then that way YouTube can't fucking shit can the video. That was the plan. So I'm just here fucking saying what I'm going to say. If YouTube wants to shit can my channel, then so fucking be it. Fuck them. So what else were we talking about?
What else did we talk about?
Holy
okay, fucking JFK.
Well, he was the last real Democrat. They blew his fucking brains out. Tucker Carlson literally said on national television that the United States government murdered a fucking sitting president in front of his fucking wife, and no one fucking batted an eye. Yep, just another fucking Tuesday. Cool. And now he's gone. He's on X and YouTube or whatever, and he's fine.
All right, Jimmy. So what are you telling the people that are, like, undecided about voting? Like
voting? Like so like the next time? So next time, like one of your clients there that had the red pill herself, I won't name names because I don't know her name. So, but there's a said client, right? School teacher-ish, got all the jabs. Had to jab up the kids and all that shit, right? School teacher. Remember that. Remember that down because there's no names. Don't worry about it. So let's remember that the school union, teachers union gives how many millions to the Democrat Party, so they're all lockstep together. So my thought, and she got hurt. This woman got hurt from the fucking juice. Can't fucking work anymore, right? My thought is if she didn't get hurt, would she still be on that same mind path or whatever, still the same thought? But now she's actually questioning things. So again, a video I did a couple weeks ago, pain association. How much fucking pain do you have to go through until you figure out that, hey, maybe I should try to vote different this time, or maybe I should just change my fucking thought process a little bit and just think maybe I should try the other side for like a hot fucking minute. Because these people don't seem to fucking give a shit about me. And I'm not saying the Republican side gives a fuck about anyone either. Remember the Uniparty, everyone. There's only like a handful of Republicans that are actually worth a fucking shit. But that's the thing now. All Americans, and I wouldn't even say Americans, the Western world period, are fat, dumb, and happy and complacent. Give me my fucking processed, poison fucking food. Give me my fucking internet in my fucking face. And I don't give a shit about nothing else. Meanwhile, the fucking world is collapsing around them and they don't care. They don't even fucking see it. Once you fucking pry your eyeballs open and you actually see what's going on in the world, you can't unsee it. That's why like, oh, Jimmy, why don't you do a video every week? Because I'm fucking miserable. Because I can't not see it everywhere I fucking go. It's everywhere. The propaganda, the bullshit, the fucking, the mind control, if you really want to get down to it, it's everywhere. your television, on your internet, on all your fucking social media apps, fucking commercials everywhere. You can't fucking get away from it. And 99.9% of the fucking people are just like, just keep fucking scrolling. You know? Fucking, when are we gonna finally wake up? Like Farmer says. Are you getting it yet? When are you gonna fucking wake up and understand that everything is stacked against us in the Western world? I'm not even talking about America. In the West, period. Australia, Canada, fucking, United States. All these other, like, alleged fucking, first world countries. Give me a fucking break. We're importing what? 10,000 plus migrants or whatever the fuck they are a day. We only track them one fucking time. We have no idea where they're going, what they're fucking doing. Meanwhile, one of them can just come across the border and go in some Texas town and rape some fucking little girl, and it's a tragedy, and it hits the news one fucking time and poof, gone. Has anyone heard about anything going on in Maui lately? How about East Palestine, Ohio? Does everyone remember that down? You suppose they're drinking their fucking water right now? What'd that last? 2-3 weeks on the fucking news? Poof, gone. Same fucking bullshit. It never fucking ends. When is it? This is my question. When is enough enough? I want to know. Like, when is it? Where's the start line? When is it go time? When is it? In the Army we used to call it Redcon 1, which meant we were ready to go right now. So when is it gonna be Redcon 1? That's what I'm wondering. Because speaking of said propaganda, have y'all seen the trailer for the new Netflix movie that the Obamas fucking produced or whatever? With a black couple sitting in bed, talking about how end times were coming and that, you can't trust anyone, especially white people. Isn't that great? We're like the only race that it's just fine to be racist against, right?
Well,
That's
Lee
fine.
Harris said, George Carlin said it's called the American dream because you gotta be asleep to believe.
Oh, yeah. George Carlin called that shit 10, 20 plus years ago. His eyes were wide fucking open back in the day. And I just thought that guy was funny and just a miserable old man. And now I'm right there with him. It's fucked. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. Like, she's like, oh, you should do a video. I'm like, cool. I got about 1,600 plus ish followers. We're all on the same wavelength. I'm not into red pilling. I don't give a fuck about red pilling anyone because they need to suffer their own fucking pain to finally figure it out. I'm done trying to convince people. I love conversating with you folks that are on the same fucking wavelength, but it's like, when do us people that think this way have finally had enough? That's my question.
We're gonna protect our fucking children.
When is it enough? Yeah. How many
kids?
Yeah, your grandkids. How many grandkids have to be fucking chemically castrated? Or little girls have their fucking breasts removed. It's all going to plan. Everybody that's the plan. Again, listen to, it's on YouTube. I literally watched it last night. The Alex Jones interview with Tucker Carlson, and he goes through the whole thing. It's not a single person or a single entity, but there is like a globalist agenda to literally destroy the Western way of life, period. It's not just China. It's not just Russia. There's a group of people that are literally trying to just destroy everything that we've ever fucking known. And those documents that were written 200-300 years ago by our ancestors, the 1%ers that fought for this fucking country and told some certain king to go fuck himself, will be shit, nothing. Look at right now here in communist New York. The Second Amendment is on life support. The First Amendment is being fought constantly. Oh, that's hate speech. Well, who the fuck are you to tell me what it is? Who's supposed to be the judge of that? It is what it is. Unless you're like literally talking about committing homicide or something, it should be free game. Why do you think they're going after Elon Musk? He literally told these people, like, oh, you don't want to advertise on X unless I fucking push a certain agenda? Go fuck yourself. And all of a sudden, now he has a recall on all of his cars or some shit. Isn't that a coincidence? Weird. I'm sure there's nothing having to do with that, right? And this guy's the richest man on the face of the fucking earth, allegedly, and they're fucking with him. So what do you think they're doing with us? Us poor fucking peasants, because that's basically what we are. We're the fucking working poor. Name me another fucking country that has their fucking populace work their fucking dicks off to the fucking dirt to take their tax money and give it to somebody else. Not another fucking single country. Not fucking one. But oh goddamn, if America doesn't just farm off all of our fucking money, can you imagine what we could do in this country with all the money that we've given away just in the fucking 2.5, 3 years this fucktard's been running this country in the fucking dirt? I seen some shit on the fucking Instagram or YouTube or whatever. We could have built the wall like 4 fucking times. We could have housed all the fucking homeless, veteran homeless included. Basically got rid of all the bad shit in this country. But no, let's give them some money so that way they can continue their fucking government pensions in Ukraine, because that's important, right? Are you fucking getting it yet? And you wonder why I can't do this shit that often. Because it fucking pisses me off. What pisses me off the most is people that just can't see it. They haven't got it yet.
No, they're worried about the fucking weather or...
I mean, I understand people, like, we're in the same boat, Yeah, both of us own our own business, but we're not swimming in fucking cash over here. I still gotta worry about keeping the fucking lights on, keeping the phone bill paid, and taxes and groceries, car payments, insurance, all that bullshit. So I understand people that are like, just like focused on that and can't do anything with the peripherals. Don't even dare look at what, the government's doing, because that's a joke, which they're right. It is a joke. But you can't be fucking blind to that shit. Yeah, I understand you're digging, you're trying to feed your family and fucking pay your fucking bills. You gotta pay attention to how they're butt fucking you. Because, there's a certain time of the year, if they don't fix it again, when we get to elect people, and you gotta fucking pay attention. I mean, it's not far-fetched that George Soros, that fucking crazy fucking, Nazi fucker, because he's a Nazi, is paying DAs. Who do you think is paying the fucking DAs that are going after Trump right now in New York City? You think they're just doing that out of kindness to their heart, or our fucking hard-earned tax money in New York State, and is paying for bullshit? They're funded by that guy. Everything has a backstory and bullshit.
Jimmy, don't see you. Everything they're doing is being exposed more and more, and this is the best we can hope for a president.
President? I don't know. Who is that? Who is that?
Fasana?
It's a new one.
Yeah. Because only the dawn breaks to those who are awake. Stay strong.
Yeah, we all gotta stay strong.
Fuck, everybody's gotta stay strong. Yeah.
Oh, I see it now, lover. Don't you see? Everything they are doing is being exposed more and more, and this is the best we can hope for.
That's true.
At present, because only the dawn breaks to those who awake. Stay strong. Yeah, I get Posenia. I think that's how you pronounce that. Posenia. It's hard to do that though. When you finally pry your eyeballs open and you see everything for what it is, and all the cards that are stacked against all, and we're not, Sunday church going people, but I gotta believe there's gotta be something, right? There's gotta be a higher power, whether it's God or whatever. There is real evil. There is some sicko fucks in this world. So if there's real evil, then there has to be real good. That's my thought process. Like in the book, they burned fucking, what was it? What was the name of that town that they burned? Because of the because of the anal sex they were having, the gay sex. What was that called? In the Bible. What is it called? Oh, damn it.
Not getting anything from me.
I know, right, lover? Well, at any rate, this is my problem with the GOD is, are we like, okay, so you flooded the earth because of some bullshit. So you tell me we're not worse off than we were thousands of years ago? Like, how come we haven't shit canned this version yet? You know, all the evils and the nasties that are the child trafficking, the child porn, child sex shit. America is the number one consumer of fucking child trafficking and child porn in the world. So you're telling me we're not Sodom and Gomorrah? There we go. Sodom and Gomorrah, burn that fucker to the ground, right? And then flooded the earth because of all the sin. So you're telling me we're not worse than Sodom and Gomorrah right now? That's my question. This is why I have conflicting thoughts about things. And I'm not blasting anybody that, is a Jesus going, church going Sunday folks or whatever. But I'm just saying, are we not worse off now than then? Like, with all the fucking sick shit that's going on in the world, just fucking, if there is a Jesus and a God in the sky that has the power, flip the switch, brother. I'm fucking ready. Because I can't fucking take it.
So we got like a message from IF Farmer 81.
Yes.
You know who that is?
Yes.
All they keep reporting is how the economy is kicking ass
Yeah.
and inflation is shrinking.
Yeah.
I just can't figure whether it's taking about. It sure isn't where I live.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. Is anyone else? Anyone else doing better now? Bidenomics working out for everyone else. Are you spending less at the grocery store? Are you spending less at the gas station? Are you spending less when you pay your electric bill or any other fucking bullshit? No, it's bullshit fucking propaganda. And then if they get caught with something, with that Raggedy Ann fucking lying lesbian bitch they have for a press secretary, which is a joke. Anytime she gets called out, Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault still. Well, guess what? A good leader, I heard this on my favorite podcast the other day, Sean Ryan podcast. If y'all aren't on whatever, he had Chris Miller on, who was Trump's Secretary of Defense. And that guy had a great quote. And as a military leader myself, I never heard that, and I wish I'd known that then, was you get 30 days. You get 30 days to blame the last guy. After that, it's your fucking problem. Well, I'm pretty sure that Papa Joe has been in that fucking White House way fucking longer than 30 fucking days. And it's his fucking problem. Because if y'all remember down how many fucking executive orders that fucking Geritol cocksucker signed the first fucking day. I remember a stack on his fucking desk just ripping apart everything that Trump did to secure this country and make it better. And all he did was just sign that bullshit away to line his pockets and line the pockets of all of his fucking buddies in fucking Congress and all this other bullshit. And then all these fucking globalists across the globe. Again, they were talking about Afghanistan on said Sean Ryan podcast. That SecDef, Chris Miller, he was a Green Beret since 1985. He joined the Army and was a Green Beret, served in Afghanistan, and then was a Secretary of Defense. And when that shit went down in Afghanistan, that fucking debacle, which, by the way, he had written an exit plan for Trump. Obviously, it wasn't executed because, let's steal an election because we got 81 million votes, right? Sure we did. Even though I just read the other day that 1 out of 5 mail-in votes were fucking lies. But we got 81 million votes. Sure you did, Joe. Anywho's, he was disgusted and literally physically ill on what happened over there. Meanwhile, everyone and their fucking brother knew that there was Lithium for days, trillions of dollars worth of lithium in those fucking mountains in Afghanistan, and we left it there. And who walked in? Literally the day that we were leaving? China. Who's in bed with China again? Someone remember that down? Who's in bed? Oh, that's right. Papa Joe and his fucking family. And all the other fucking cocksuckers, they're in Congress and in the House of Representatives because they're all cocksuckers, if you ask me. They're all fucking, there might be a handful of legit people up there, but they all fucking suck. There needs to be a big rinse. Top to bottom. Big rinse. All of them gone. If you, in my opinion, if you've been there longer than 10 years, you're fired. Goodbye to you. Goodbye. The president should get 6 years and you're done. If you're a House representative or a senator, you should get 8 years and you're fucking done. No more lobbyists, no more bullshit. And by the way, you don't get paid millions of dollars. And by the by, again, you're not allowed to invest in the stock market because I find it obviously fucking hilarious that these cocksuckers show up in office that fucking vote in policy and leave millionaires. How the fuck does that happen? And again, we threw hands over a tax on tea in 1773 and we're allowing this to happen. Someone explain to me why. Why? When is enough enough? That's what I want to know. When? I don't get it. Oh, I don't see everything they're doing has been exposed more. Oh, that's an old one. I gotta like scroll up. Oh, Joe told us he was going to do all of it, and he did. Why would you vote for that? Yeah, Jay, I don't think a lot of people did vote for it. I am very much, convinced that that election was stolen. You know, well, let's cause a pandemic so everyone's got to get scared and vote from home. That can't be corrupted by no means, right? Sure. I think it should be fucking a paper ballot where you actually gotta write the fucking name down. All this fucking electronic bullshit. Remember back when Little Bush in Florida, the hanging chads or whatever, when the old fucking one-arm jack fucking voting machines? Nope! Fucking write the name down. Someone looks at it and fucking records it. Period. Done. Old school. Can't fuck it up. But oh no, everything's hooked to the internet now. Great. Do y'all see about how China's, not too long, was it this week, was breaking into some of our infrastructure? And then there's another document or another movie coming out, I don't know if it's on Netflix or whatever, that literally depicts, infrastructure, power grid going down, the whole 9 yards, basically apocalypse in the Western world because that's what they want. Again, with it kind of coincides with the Obama's movie that they got on Netflix. Isn't that convenient? That they, the first time they're gonna executive produce a movie and it's on fucking Netflix.
Be our undoing.
What's gonna be our undoing?
Freedom of our religion is gonna be our undoing.
I don't think so. People need to have faith.
Only voting on paper ballots.
When it comes to religion, I don't care what you do on Sunday and what God you praise to, as long as you're not hurting anyone. And people need to have faith in something. We were talking about the Muslim religion not too long ago. And if you actually read their fucking book,
they want to kill.
And if they're true to what their book says, they should kill all of us. Non-believers. Period. End of story. Dunzo. So this whole Israel-Gaza thing or whatever, I've heard all sorts of shit. Israel was there first. It was Judea. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I've seen those people face to face. And most of you folks, especially you country folks, farmers, when you look at somebody, even if they don't speak your language, right? They speak with their eyeballs and their facial expressions. And you can tell when someone's just lying or has something to hide or just devious, if you know what I mean. And I spent, I went to the desert, two different deserts, 2 different times. Kuwait twice and Saudi Arabia once. And I can tell you from experience, and this might be, profiling or whatever, my white privilege, blah, 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 whatever, go fuck yourself.
Aren't you
You can just fucking tell when they're talking to you, even if you don't understand what the fuck they're saying. They would stab you in the fucking back if they got a fucking chance. I'm just saying. That's all I got to say. I wouldn't trust them as. I don't think if they follow their book to the T, there is no such thing as a peaceful Muslim. I'm just saying. Might hurt some feelings on that one. Read the fucking book and get back to me. Prove me wrong. I will. If I'm wrong, I'll fucking own it. But prove me wrong. Read the fucking book. I got nothing, any other religion. I mean, yeah, the Christians had the Crusades back in the day, but they ain't done anything close to that in a few thousand fucking years. But meanwhile, these Muslims seem to be fucking raising some hell the last fucking 20!
Maybe more.
Or more. But that's fine, right? Sure, right.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Everything's fine. No problems here. What do we got people talking about here?
Our nation under God.
Yeah. Bet Newsom
One nation under God.
or Liz Cheney is
one nation
under God. Whatever God.
100% right call.
Yeah. One nation under God.
You're absolutely
Indivisible
right.
with liberty and justice for all.
I don't understand.
Where is
that.
our liberty
For
and
all.
justice? Where the fuck?
For all.
Where is our liberty and justice lately? Where is it? Like all of the more, like if you look back, like I'm a 75 model, and I look back on like the 50s and 60s and how the American nuclear family, the husband worked, the wife stayed home and raised the kids. They had gardens, and people weren't fucking catching cancer every fucking 2 seconds. We didn't have all these kids with autism and Asperger's and all these other fucking problems. Our food wasn't full of fucking poison. What the fuck happened? Who sold us out? That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Like my father's a 55 model. My mom's a 56. So they grew up. I think my parents grew up during the last like really good times in America. Shit was going. I mean, obviously I didn't see it because I was a little shit. My parents didn't know because they were too busy working. But I think during the 80s, late 70s, 80s, and 90s, and when we got sold out by our fucking bureaucrat, politician, fucking cocksuckers up there in that fucking town, Richmond, north of Richmond.
Bunch of greed.
It's all it is about money. Money, 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 money. That's why the handful of families that run this fucking dirtball, that's all they want. They want population control. They want a smaller population that's scared, sick, and unarmed. And controlled. Why do you think they want the digital currency, the battery-operated cars, the 15-minute cities, all that? It's all easier to control a small populace that's unarmed and scared. And that's why they're coming after us Americans the most, because if you look at most of the other Western countries like Canada, Australia, and a handful of other ones, they don't have a Second Amendment. They have to jump through like 18 fucking hoops just to get a gun and have a good reason to have one. Where here it's like, well, in most states, if you're not a felon, you just go buy one. Here in communist New York, good luck. Now you can't even buy ammunition without a background check, which if you ask me, is mostly a registry because now the New York State troopers are fucking controlling the background checks, and you can't tell me that they're not remembering down people's fucking names and what they're fucking buying. So luckily, I have enough freedom seeds that I bought when Big Daddy Don was in charge, where I don't need to go fucking buy nothing right now. Right now. Because fuck them, that's not their fucking business. We should know everything about public servants, and they should know nothing about us private citizens. Remember that one down too. And seems to be, it's more and more of a fucking, what do they call that? A fucking, I'm trying to remember down the name, what they call it. A surveillance state. There we go. More cameras, More knowing what you're doing. Look at what the credit card companies were doing when folks were trying to buy guns online and shit. They were tracking that. You have zero privacy. None. Zero. Nada. Gone.
Our next, like, gruesome Newsom is gonna be, yeah.
Oh, you don't think they're fucking grooming him?
They're grooming that.
Why would a state governor go to China? And then why would he invite said president or whatever the fuck Xi Jinping is to California, kick out all the homeless, clean up the streets, and then fly fucking Chinese flags from one end of the block to another in an American fucking country just for shits? I'm sure that's fine, right? Everything's fine. And there's still people out there that don't fucking get it. They won't fucking get it. How much fucking pain do some people fucking need to finally get it? You know? Like we're talking about a certain person that, a certain person knows they got a certain vaccine and is now hurt. But if they didn't get hurt from the vaccine, they would probably be still on the same fucking liberal fucking path they were before. But now that they got hurt by it, now their fucking eyes have been pried open by the fucking pain and going, oh shit, I was fucking lied to. Well, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
We've been trying to fucking tell you. But we were the assholes then, right? We were the unvaccinated. We were going to be the reason of a winter of death. Remember that? I don't know one single unvaccinated person that regrets not getting the vaccine. But I know a handful of people that got it that do regret getting it. Weird how that fucking works, don't it? And now they're pushing some more bullshit. Now there's some fucking pneumonia thing going on in China. Isn't that convenient? We're about a year out from another fucking election. Weird how that, man, these viruses are fucking intelligent, aren't they? Are you getting it yet, as Farmer would say? Are you fucking getting it yet? No. I'm hoping more people are finally waking up to the fucking game. Because that's all it is a fucking game. They don't give a shit about us. They don't care about money. Those handful of families that run this fucking world, they have all the money. Money's nothing to them. We are literally pawns on a chessboard to them. It's just a game. How long as a people are we going to tolerate being played in the game?
Troops holding the China flag?
Yeah. That happened.
How was that?
In California, there was a U.S. Marine that was
holding
the fucking Chinese flag as Xi Jinping came to Los Angeles or San Francisco, whatever the fuck state it was. Meanwhile, speaking of San Francisco, did y'all see the video where they took down the American flag and fucking hoisted up the fucking Palestine flag? On American fucking soil. That's fine. California should burn in hell. Sorry. Of course, New York's probably about 2 steps away from doing the same thing, and we'll burn in hell too. Because we're basically New Yorkers like California 2.0. Especially with a fucking psycho bitch governor we got. Because now I read in more with that rule 2.13 or 231, I can't remember what it was. So now in New York, your doctor has to tattle on you if you have a communicable disease, like basically a virus that you could spread. The doctor, by law, according to this new rule, has to tattle on you to the New York State Health Department, and then it's up to them whether or not they just come to your house and scoop you up. Take you to a quarantine camp, which is who knows where, and then God knows what they're going to do to you. How about fucking no? Not happening. That's where my hard line is drawn in the sand. That'd be a good evening news report from Cato, just saying. Oh, we got Hound of God. The ones that don't get it yet never will. We the people will be the something. Shane Holst. Yeah. There's well, what do they call them? The liberal or the ones that are in control call them. There's a name that they call those people. Useful idiots. Yep. They hate people like us that like critically think and ask questions like, that 2 and 2 doesn't make 4. Something's wrong here. They don't like people like us. They love those people that you just tell them, hey, the sky's purple. Don't look up and question. Just know that we told you that the sky's purple, and they'll just repeat it verbatim. Those are the useful idiots that they like. And unfortunately, we have a plethora of those people in this country and in the Western world, period, which is disturbing. Here in Iowa, our governor let...
So we also need to talk about the state of the college students that are being indoctrinated right now.
Yeah, they're all being indoctrinated. Well, look at what's going on. All you gotta do is just get on the interweb and look at...
Yeah, but you don't... But for why? Why are these kids
It's all about...
this?
It's all in the plan. Here you
go, Jimmy.
How do you destroy a country without even firing a shot?
Yep.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Exactly.
Let's corrupt the youth. Let's brainwash them into hating their country. Let's confuse them on what fucking gender they are. Let's make them just straight up hate their fucking country.
Exactly.
Now let's fucking propagate some wars or whatever. Who do you think is going to join the military? No one. Because they hate the country. That's why all of the armed forces are at a deficit right now with recruiting. Who the fuck wants to join the military? Who the fuck wants to be a police officer right now? Remember that whole cancel the police bullshit? Yeah, good luck with that. It's all going to fucking plan. They wanted to do that. We are literally at war right now with the thems and theys, and I can't even fucking name them. Yeah, China, sure, yep. Russia, yeah, sure, yep. The globalists, yeah, sure. We are being bombarded by all fucking fronts, by the thems and theys that literally want to tear this country apart, and they haven't even fired a shot, and they are succeeding. We are losing the war. Hate to say it, but we're losing the war. Because look at the crops of young brainwashed fucking kids that are coming out of these fucking colleges. Why do you think we were getting the woke bullshit like with the Budweiser thing? That wasn't the CEO of Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch that okayed that fucking trans testicle fucking thing to be in a can. There was some fucking 20-year-old that was in charge of some fucking section in Anheuser-Busch that just graduated fucking college with all their fucking purple hair and fell-face person, a tackle box fucking thought process, and thought that was a good fucking idea. That's why we get all that bullshit. We're getting all this garbage from the indoctrination farms, aka colleges. And unless you fucking beat it into your fucking kids' heads, and even then, you can still lose them at college because they're surrounded by it with their peers, their fucking professors or whatever. Them fat fucks that, oh, by the way, didn't have to get a fucking vaccine here in New York State, but goddamn if a fucking healthy 18-year-old had to. Fucking joke. Not alone was it all of Congress, all of the House, every single fucking vaccine producer, none of their people were mandated to get any of the fucking shot, but hey, let's just mandate it to everyone else in the country, right? Nothing to see here. Like, if people didn't see that and question that shit, you are truly fucking lost.
The mayor, I got a comment here.
What you got?
Have you heard the mayor of Boston banned whites from the Xmas party?
Yeah.
Like, why in it?
We are the only race that's fine to be racist against, I guess, because because we did this slavery thing a few hundred years ago, and we just have to atone for, all of us, regardless of our family lineage or where we're from. We all have to atone for that fucking sin. Neat, right? Great. Okay, so How come we don't ever talk about how the first slaves were actually sold by a black person? How about we go back even farther? I mean, if you want to talk about people that are owed some shit, how about the American Indians? I mean, them motherfuckers got really butt fucked, if you ask me. No one wants to talk about them. Where's their reparations? No, I don't see, Indian lives matter. American Indian life, I don't see that group popping up anywhere. Has anyone else seen that? No, I don't fucking think so. But I have seen that, what was it, one of the leaders of Black Lives Matter is going to jail for embezzling a bunch of the money that a bunch of fucking guilty fucking dumb white fuckers donated. Idiots. My great 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 grandfather, Silas Baker, fought on the Union side. Where's my reparations? He was wounded. Where's my money for my family spending, all that shit, right? If, tit for tat, if we're going to just start raking out money for bullshit, where's my fucking check? Nah, I ain't going to get one. It's a fucking, again, everything's a fucking joke, as I say, and are you getting it yet is what Farmer says. And that's fine. That mayor said that on national television and no one fucking bats an eye because that's how you're supposed to be now. Being racist against white people is the norm. Again, look at the fucking Netflix special that the Obama's executive produced. Don't trust the white people. All right. I'll remember that down. I don't know about you folks, but I'll remember that down. Yep. If and when shit does hit the fan, you can't trust me. Don't come over here. Nope. I got nothing for you, bud. And you best keep fucking walking. That's my fucking take on that bullshit. Fuck. I don't know how long we've been sitting here. We had 78 of y'all showed up on a random Thursday night when I'm losing my fucking mind because my wife talked me into talking to you folks, but we're in some really bad times, y'all. And I hate to put, Donald Trump is Donald Trump. He's a pompous New York real estate guy. But you know what? His fucking policies were dope. It's not a fucking high school fucking, president election. I just don't like him. I don't fucking care. I don't like him as a person. I've never met the guy, obviously, but I just seen what I've seen over the last God knows how long that he's been a TV personality. He's a pompous asshole. But you know what? This country had balls. No one fucked with us. We were energy independent. The economy was fucking ripping. Gas was cheap. Groceries were cheap. The stock market was up. People's fucking, IRAs and 401ks were doing great for 4 years. And then a magical virus just, wrecked it. Weird. So my vote and my numbers on him, I don't give a fuck. Vivek, he can talk a good game. Nope. Fucking DeSantis, stay your ass in Florida. Nope. Nikki Haley, as Vivek pointed out, is funded by BlackRock, which is one of the 3 major corporations that are running this entire planet into the fucking ground. So hard pass on that bitch. And then we got the fat ass Christie or whatever the fuck from New Jersey. Hard pass. That guy's about 2 fucking hot dogs away from a cardiac arrest. Nope. Donnie Trump's got my vote all the fucking way. I don't give a shit. What was it when someone put a meme out when he went to a UFC fight not too long ago with Tucker Carlson and Kid Rock. And someone had a picture of it and said, my politics are what this picture is. And I was like, yes, that's me. That's my politics. Kid Rock, Tucker Carlson, and fucking Donald Trump. A fucking America. Old school fucking values. I don't see color. I see character. I've met plenty of fucking asshole on every genre, every color, every shade, every fucking religion. Fucking name it. You know, I spent fucking 20 years in the military, and everyone always wants to put the fucking military, not everyone, but a lot of people want to put the military on a pedestal. Trust me, when I've met plenty of asshole in a fucking uniform, it doesn't fucking matter. I judge people on their fucking character. If you're an asshole, you're a fucking asshole. If you're not, be a good fucking human. It's not that fucking hard. But meanwhile, the thems and theys, especially the fucking media, just wants to divide. Everything's about color, race, creed, religion, gender, blah, blah, blah. It's just all, it's distraction. Hey, look over here. Get pissed off about this, which we do, while we're doing this over here. Oh, we're going to let men who say they're women use the women's bathroom. Those of us on the conservative side, freak out, fucking yep. Meanwhile, they're over here fuck assing around, and we're too busy pissed off about that, which we should be. But what are they doing over here? Because you know damn well they're doing something. The thems and theys, the globalists, the ones that are actually running the whole dirt ball into the fucking ground, and that hate this country. Because we are, even though we're, America, I believe America is on life support. We are still the last stand of the world. We still, even though we're tax cattle and we basically work to hand our money off to some other country, we're still freer-ish than most other Western countries. You know, we still have documents that semi-work. You know what I mean? They're on life support. First Amendment, Second Amendment, all the way up. You know, fuck. The Bill of Rights, which they're trying to fuck with, medically wise, they're trying to fuck with. You know, your bodily autonomy is no longer. If it's an emergency, we're allowed to do whatever. No, doesn't say it in that document, so fuck off. Hard pass. But we really need to more than just YouTube. We need to get together and, there needs to be more community, more, again, I'm not a church going feller, but church is a community thing. People need to get, network. That's why I do these videos like this to conversate with people. To just know that I'm not the only one that thinks this fucking way, even though I'm in a little rural fucking butthole town in fucking upstate New York, and we don't get the purple-haired weirdos. We got a couple of them. Trust me, there's one at the gas station. I'm not sure what to think about that thing. But it's not like I'll be damned if I go to New York City. I'll be damned if I'm going to go to Boston. I'm not going to go to some major fucking city in America right now because it's a fucking shit show. But, those of us that, and I'm not saying the way we think is the right way or whatever, but those of us that align with old school American values need to stick together, conversate about this stuff, don't let it lie. Make people aware. I'm not saying try to red pill people because I'm done trying to do that. They have to go through their own fucking pain to figure out where, what the right side is. And it's really, at this point, it's really not that hard. Do you agree with, castrating little boys and little girls and all? No. Like, how hard is that? But there's a certain political side that agrees with that shit. So I can't even think about listening to what that side has to even say. You are crazy. You are psycho. You're disgusting. You're evil. You're mostly pedophiles. So fuck off. So we need to conversate more, find more like-minded people. Talk about it. Don't be scared to talk about it in public. Not like I know a ton of shit, but I run my fucking mouth everywhere. I don't give a fuck where I'm at, I'm at, obviously I'm a contractor, I'm at the box stores in different fucking towns and cities, whatever. I don't give a shit. Some people just need to be shaken and say, hey, wake the fuck up, stupid. Do you see what the fuck's going on? Yeah, I know you gotta pay your fucking bills, but pay attention on what's going on over here. It's 11 o'clock. Shocker. I gotta pee. I appreciate y'all showing up on a random Thursday. I had 87 of y'all showing on the phone on a random Thursday. I'm gonna call it. I've had enough. The wife was right, Yep, get it, let's just talk to some people, get it out. But I appreciate y'all showing up. I haven't done a live stream in dog's age, so that was neat. And maybe, hopefully, YouTube doesn't shit can it. All the stuff we talked about. Apologize if I didn't, answer a bunch of y'all comments. I see y'all ripping by. I was just here venting, talking, whatever. I'll go through them later on after the video is posted. I appreciate y'all. If we don't talk to y'all, have a Merry Christmas and hopefully, if there's Jesus in the clouds, let's all have a Happy New Year. Again, let's all conversate. Probably won't, but that's fine. But we'll all talk to y'all soon. I appreciate